Friends, I have a question. Are you happy? Do you really feel happiness in your life? So there are two aspects of life, that is happiness and growth. And this both are interlinked, interconnected with each other. If you feel happy, you start growing in your life. And if you are growing, you will be always happy. So you need to understand that where are you getting stuck? If you are not happy, you need to find out, you need to watch your thought, you need to observe your thought, that where your mind taking you, because mind and thought plays a great role here. So let's understand in detail. Namaste and welcome one more time in our episode of Spiritual Vitbits. I'm Kavita, and today we have our dearmost guest, and you know who is he? Srikanth, who is counseling psychotherapist and author. Sir, welcome.
Namaste.
Let's go into our discussion first. What is happiness, sir?
Happiness is a state of mind for any individual. Like if someone is happy, like if somebody is has acquired any car or anything, or he has acquired any job in his life, or he is into any relationship, then he is happy. So there are different ways of feeling happy. So happiness is different for different people.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you ask a small kid and if you allow him to play in the mud, he is happy. And if you ask a mid-aged person, if you leave him alone, he is happy. At the age of, let us say, after 60 plus years, if someone is healthy and he has a good partner and children who is taking care of him, then he is happy. So it is different for different people. Like the ultimate thing is like there should be some reason to be happy. So ultimately I can say it is a state of mind, like
Mm-hmm.
how what makes things. It may be the society where you are in, or it may be the job, or it may be the family, the beautiful family where you are in. So that makes you happy.
So I understood that there are always a cause behind happiness.
Yes.
Without reason, normally people they are, they're chasing something always to be happy. Could you please elaborate more? As you said that if one got this particular thing, he become happy.
Yes.
So what makes somebody happy?
Yes. Like if you see the creatures in the nature, let us say it is a bird or a street dog or anything, any creature, like any creature in the world, like it is happy always. It is not getting bored. It is already very much happy. But when it comes to human beings, he needs something he to get happiness. Sometimes he had these mood swings. There are so many reasons for not being happy, and finally he wanted to achieve something. So many things are there. But if you see a bird or if you see a animal, it is always like it does only simple activities. If you observe a bird, it's the whole life, like it gets connected with the a female bird, and they plan for building a nest. Then they will have small, what you call, the offsprings, and they rear them, and once they grown up, they leave the nest and they go, and again they do the same thing. They do the same thing every day, but they are happy. But the same thing is not, that same formula is not working for the human beings.
That is really we need to think on it.
So what they have and what we do not have, that is the main question. So I feel that the mind, they do not have mind, and we have the mind. We are not able to handle our mind. That is the main reason for happiness. That is what the main thing which differentiates us from the other creatures on this earth. So mind is equally good and equally bad. If mind is in your control, then you are happy. If mind is not in your control, then you are not happy.
Mhm.
So if you know the tool to have the control over your mind, then I can say you are happy. If you do not have the control of mind with you, then you are not happy.
Because continuously we think a lot of things, as we know that a human gets 50 to 90,000 of thoughts in a day,
Yes.
and either he's chasing behind something, either he's depressed, or either he's anxious, either he's in the past or he'll be in the future, which is not in his control. So when things are not in our control, we need to be understand that value of to be in now, in this moment,
Yes.
right? As you give a beautiful example of birds, whatever they are doing, they are enjoying that process.
Yes.
Whatever we have, to be happy and satisfied with that. It doesn't mean that you don't need to work hard for achieving more. You definitely have to do that, but you need to be happy equally what you have, so that if you are happy, you can do hard work or smart work in a right way,
Yes.
so you can get more luxury or whatever you want in life. So here we need to understand where we get stuck in our mind, these thoughts, because just by changing our thought we can shift our energy system and the vibration and the thought,
Yes.
and we can remove that unhappiness, that particular unhappiness
Hmm.
or sad thing which we call.
Yes.
One can come out of depression in that way. But as people, they are such a pattern from childhood that I always discuss to uh, following or to just continuing the same pattern. We need
Yes.
to observe our breath,
Yes.
and observing our breath, that comes under meditation. And meditation is not to be for half an hour or 1 hour, but to be always mindful 24 by 7. It's really very, very, very beautiful topic, sir.
Yes.
Yes. So, could you please elaborate more how one can really, uh, you know, understand his thought? Because his thought is making him happy or unhappy,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Like if you observe your thinking pattern, like how you are thinking, and like everything, if you are able to jot down on a diary, what was the thinking pattern today? Am I angry today, or am I depressed today, or am I like what kind of mood swings I had today? So if you observe the entire day thinking pattern, so you will come to know like what is that emotion which is more dominant. So is it anger, or it is jealousy, or any other thing? Or if your day is very good, then what was that emotion which was on the top of this thing? Maybe the gratitude, the ultimate gratitude attitude, the attitude of gratitude. You are very happy that you are very much blessed, like the universe has blessed you with so many things. You have good health, you are able to see everything. So so there is no need to be sad. So if you understand that, then your life is very good. So if you understand like why, how, when, who, all these questions, if you ask yourself, because you are the person who can find the solution for all the questions. Until and unless you are dependent on somebody for happiness, like if a husband is dependent on his wife, that once like she has to make him happy, or the vice versa. If a person thinks that their parents make them happy, or the parents think that their children make them happy, if they are depending on until and unless on others, they will not get happiness. Until
Mm.
and unless they are dependent on themselves, they will get happiness. If they understand like who am I, if they start exploring like who am I, the person who is feeling this thing, who he is actually, am I the body, am I the mind, or am I the soul? Who am I? This is what Ramana Maharshi, Swami Ramana Maharshi has told, like try to explore what is that you are. So in the process you will come to know like who you are, and why the creature called you, or the person who am I is really happy or unhappy. If I am happy, for what reason? If I am not happy, for what reason? Only you can come to know. Maybe other tools are just there to support you, but ultimately it is you who has to explore what makes you happy. And maybe you have to make a list, like these are the things, 4 or 5 points, this makes me happy, and these are the points which do not make me happy, this make me sad. For example, if you like long drives in the car, So that makes you happy. Okay, go on a long drive. Or watching a movie makes you happy, then you have to go and watch a movie. Or if you want to spend time with your friends, that makes you happy, spend time with friends. And what are the things which make you sad? Maybe if you are alone, you are not happy. Okay, don't be alone. Or you are not comfortable when you are in the crowd, like parties you do not like. Some people do not like parties, so do not attend the parties where there is a lot of crowd. And so many things like this, I just given the few examples. So ultimately the individual has to come to know about himself or herself, like what makes him or her happy.
Yeah, very true. Very well said. And we need to understand our emotions, our body, what's making us happy and what's making us sad. We need to understand basically those things. Otherwise, if we are, because we are always into duality. As you
Yes.
said, if things are giving me happiness, I should go with that. Maybe long drive or movie or whatever makes me happy. If I'm alone and if I'm feeling depressed or sad, then again I have to understand that a person or somebody or something cannot be always with me.
Yes.
I need to understand that particular thing.
Yes.
That is, that you said very well with the example of Ramana Maharshi, to understand who am I. But this is again a very deep level subject to
Yes.
understand ourselves. Before that, let's talk something general, that what makes happy to a certain age group. If we say 0 to 5,
Yes.
if they have something, if they got doll, if I mean small children, they got car, they start playing with that. They, if they don't have particular choice of food, because whatever habit you make, they will go with that. If you are making such a habit of giving chocolates or biscuits, they will definitely ask for that again
Actually,
and
in
again.
that age category, they do not require any reason to be happy. They are
True,
happy always.
true,
They are
true.
always cheerful.
They, if they cry also, if you just shift their focus from head to there, just small children, you just show, see, there's a bird going on,
Hmm.
see that there's a cow, they just shift their focus and they start again feeling happy and they start laughing.
Yes.
But why this thing doesn't happen with adults? Why they cannot shift their focus? So this is something to be understand. Let's
Yes.
move ahead.
Yes.
Next age group of 5 to 12.
Yes.
What do you feel? What makes them happy?
Yeah, like once you are advancing in your age, there are so many things you are coming to know. There are a lot of changes happening in your body, and so many things. Like as you go ahead in your life, you will come to know new things, and your mind is developing, and your body, a lot of chemicals are getting released, and so many changes are happening, and you are becoming slowly becoming adult. And I mean, in that age group, like what happens is you are trying to explore yourself, and so many things are there. See, the 5 to 10 age group is, that is completely fine. They are under the supervision of the parents, and like whatever parents are telling, teachers are telling, that is fine, they are listening. And more or less, if they find some time to play, they are more happy. And if you leave them and you give lot of time for them to play and little time to study, I think that makes them happy, because they are bubbling with the energy. The energy level is very high, and you cannot catch them. If you see a boy of 5 years or 7 years, they are bubbling with energy. If you run behind them, they will just go ahead, and you cannot catch them, because they are bubbling with the energy. And if you take a 40 years adult, he is not that much energetic as a kid of 5 years. They are not bundled with the responsibilities. They have not known the world so far. So whatever they have, they are happy with that one. They are satisfied with them. So the mind has not grown to the ultimate level. So that is the reason, they are happy. So they do not have any responsibilities, and they are just playing. See, whatever the parents are offering them, they are happy with them. I think that is a very good age, up to 12 years. After 12 years, starts
Yeah, that
changing.
that is very much
A different
complicated
complicated
age,
age group.
and
And a lot of parents and teachers complain that 12 to 16 or
mainly teenage group, that
teenage
is
group is
hard to understand
understand.
them.
Yes.
They themselves cannot understand themselves. So in that age group, for parents, it's a very much important to be friend of them, to
Yes.
understand them. They understand them, that is secondary, but to at least listen them, so that they feel that yeah, somebody is there to listen them. They
Yes.
feel safe. And otherwise, there are so many teenage, they are chasing behind something which is really not good for them.
Yes.
Maybe drugs habits, or wrong habits, or wrong practices.
Yes.
So once that age group can handle properly by parents and teachers, few teachers are also there who really understand their students well. They really guide them so well.
Correct.
So I salute those parents and teachers. So once we are settled in life, we have good job, people, they enter into married relationship or normal relationship. What you feel, what is the right way to be happy in married life?
If you take the scenario of couples, like they are just married, and husband is from one world, and wife is from another world. So marriage is like coming two different worlds coming into one place. So like each other has to understand very much. The first year in the marriage is very crucial, because that is where both people are coming together and they're trying to settle the things down. So the first year is very very crucial in marriage relationship. Like once this 1 year is over, so everyone will come to know, because like why a girlfriend or boyfriend is happy, because he does not know about each other completely. They just spend 1 hour or 2 hour, and then they go back to their respective houses. Once you just get into the serious relationship of marriage, you know completely the other person. Like wife knows about husband completely, and husband knows about wife completely.
Yeah, small small habits, small behaviors makes each other
Yeah.
angry or frustrated or irritated by each other. So
Yes.
there we start understanding each other. And
Yes.
I think I heard one thing that there are maximum divorce case happens from 1 year to 3 years.
Yes.
If we can just handle this 3 years very carefully,
Yes.
a marriage can be beautiful, heaven.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Like why, here we have to understand one thing, like why people are going for marriage. Maybe it is a physical attraction, that both the side, from the male side or female side, that is one point. And in this 1 year, like you have to see that the physical attraction is getting converted into love. Maybe the lust is getting converted into love. If that is not happening, then there is nothing left in the marriage life. So they have to, like if they are working together, like both are doing jobs, then yeah, like husband and wife, they have to help each other in daily course. And like each has to understand the other's needs or interests, or what they like, what are their dislikes. In that manner they have to understand each other, so that like they form a good relationship. In the institution of marriage, things will not happen automatically. Maybe like parents, friends, everybody, they play a bit of role, but the ultimate role is played by the husband and wife. They have to understand each other. The ultimate thing is they have to gel with each other. So they have to understand each other, like what are their likes, what are their dislikes, and like how to plan their family, and what are the plans of a family, like what are the goals they have to set, like what they want to do after 3 years from now or 10 years from now. Are they planning to have one kid or two kid? And these, all these things they have to plan. So for that, the first year is very much base, as you rightly said, that the first year of marriage is very much base for married couple. So once they are able to like gel in this 1 year, then yes, like they will have a good life ahead. And like when in an institution of marriage, they should not feel they should not conclude everything. Like they have to understand the other person very much. So like in a relationship, there should be a freedom for each other. And you have to take the opinion of the other person. other person, in the sense like wife should take the opinion of husband, husband should take the opinion of wife. And since this, they have to lead the life for a very long time, so they have to understand each other, the binding, the friendship,
Friendship is
they
very much
very much
important.
important. Any relationship, friendship required, and especially in a relationship of marriage, they, the first thing which comes is friendship. So they have to understand each other, they have to honor each other, and nobody should play the game of a superior. See, I am superior, I am husband, I am superior, you are wife, then wife should not feel I am the superior. Both are equally important. And like they have to accept each other as it is. With accepting each other is like accepting the good things and the bad things, the flaws, and everything. So they have to, if they are able to accept everything, I think that is the point where happiness comes into their
Yeah,
life.
communication is very much
Communication is
important
also very
because,
important.
yeah, because once they get married, sometimes, they are unable to express themselves, that what they're going through.
Yes.
A new girl, when she's entering into such a family where she came alone, and she has to, deal with other five people, five member in a family.
Yes.
So their husband need to be with her, not only physically but emotionally, mentally, to understand her, to give her a chance to open up, to communicate openly.
Yes.
If they are unable to talk openly at home, they should go out, they should spend time to outside for lunch, for dinner. Weekly they can go, or they can go for some good activities, for play, for games. And moreover, if women is working,
Yes.
there a man should be mature enough to understand, and he should not expect, or he should not compare his wife with his mother.
Yes.
He maybe loves mother's food, so if he is expecting the same thing from wife, then it's not possible. He has to
Yes.
give her time to. And there is nothing like that women should only cook. Even he can help in small things,
Yes.
household work, maybe washing, maybe cleaning in free time, if not in a regular days, but he can definitely help in a weekends. So there she will feel that, yeah, he's by my side. So a lot of things are there in this marriage relationship. At the same time, wife also need to understand him, that which kind of pressure he is coming with.
Yes.
If he is not expressing, she should give him proper time, uh, or she can ask him that what you are going through. If he's generally, men are not expressive
Yes.
so many times, that's why, I mean, they go through heart attacks more. Once people are into good marriage, once their children are settled, or if they are pursuing for higher education, then their mid-age group starts. So
Yes.
what defines their happiness, particular for mid-age group?
Yes, particularly the mid-age group is where like husband wife have two children, and they all should live happily in the house. So they should have a family culture. To they should have food together. They should spend some time together, and they should go on holiday, or they should go to a movie, or they should freak out somewhere, and they should express with each other. Like the parents should ask about the children, like how was your day, and they will tell, I have these things which made me happy, and there are these things which are not happy to me. In when you communicate with them, then you will understand that what are the things they are facing, what are the things they need improvement, or what are the things they need to be supported. So all these things will happen when you are like communicating with each other. And there is a good thing is like they should sit in meditation together. That is the nice thing, like they have to meditate together. It helps in family binding. If you have a proper family binding, then you will be able to face the life very in a beautiful manner. And what happens is like whenever you have trouble in your life, so the first thing, the first unit which helps you very much is your family. So if you have a healthy family, if you have supportive family, so that will help you very much. So you have to build family in such a manner that you are helping the family to grow, and family is also helping you. Like in one of the episode, we were talking like dharmo rakshati rakshita. Like if you are maintaining that dharma, that dharma is protecting you. If if you are telling that vriksha rakshati rakshita, if you are protecting the trees are again protecting you, because they are giving us oxygen, a beautiful oxygen, a beautiful atmosphere is built when you are protecting the trees. Similarly, like if you are giving good values to your kids, like if you have good connection within the family, like this family becomes a very very beautiful place, a paradise where you can live and you can experience the bliss. You need not have to go anywhere. The family itself is a blissful thing. And the husband who is working hard, when he comes home and when he sees his kids, his family, he is very much happy. He will never go anywhere. He will never think of any other things. He will never think of any other avocations. So that is where like today's generation has to focus, because the family is the basic unit for forming a society, or or a state or a country or a world. The small micro unit starts from the family. So if family is happy, then the entire nation is happy, then entire world is happy. So we have to see that the family is happy, the small unit of husband, wife, children, and they are happy. So they have to have this kind of connection so that they are very much happy.
Yes, definitely, definitely. You said so well that family is a place. I mean, after getting tired of the entire world, there's only family, or husband, wife, or parents, or kids are there for each other to give you that space, to give you that a handhold, and to protect you from any other pain and issues of life. Thank you so much, Shrikant sir, for expressing so well so many points we have covered in this particular episode. And there are so many points to just discuss, that how spirituality can bring happiness, and what are the roadblocks which really make us unhappy, and especially age group which where they get stuck after having money or wealth or a paradise, still they're not happy. That is age group after 60. So
Yes.
let's take a small break and let's come back. After that, we'll come up with these questions in the next episode with the second part. Thank you so much for coming, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Friends, I hope you love this episode. Please be there. We will come up with quick answers with the questions which I have just told you. So, thank you one more time. Please like, share, subscribe, PMC English.